Hello, hello, and welcome to Brand Over the Counter or Brand OTC, where we answer your branding questions with a full over the counter product. Now, today's product is Brandicillin, which helps you cure your branding confusion. So, if you're struggling with brand identity crisis, customer indifference, and weak positioning, this episode is the one for you. Now, let's get right into it. Hello, hello. My name is Cynthia Akita, and I am your brand strategist and your brand and web designer here at the Design Firmacy. And the question for today's episode is, what is branding and why does it matter? Well, what is a brand, first of all? It's the way that your customers and your prospective clients perceive your business. It's all mental. And with knowing what a brand is, branding is the act of shaping the way that your customers and prospective clients perceive your business. Now, why does it matter? Like, who cares about branding, right? Well, it matters because it determines how they respond to your business. And by they, I mean your customers and your prospects. Now, do they hate your business? Are they running to purchase everything that you drop? That's what branding is. Branding helps to shape their actions and the way that they react to the things that you put out there. Now, I know that we often confuse branding as just being the face of the company, and so typically we see it as the logo or the image that everyone uses to identify who your business is or what your business is. And a logo is simply just that. It's an identifier. It's there so that people are able to pinpoint you from the next person down the street or in another state or wherever they may find a company that is similar to yours. But branding goes a lot deeper than just that surface level and the visual things that you see, although it is a very big and important part of branding. So let's not throw that away. Visuals are important, but branding as a whole has everything to do with how you shape someone's mind to perceive you and how that shaping gets them to respond and to take action within your business. All right. So let's keep on going. Now, again, branding goes beyond the visuals, and you want to dig deeper into the emotional part of things because emotions, honestly, are the very thing that get people to buy. Now, think about it. If you're watching a sad movie or unfortunately you go through a breakup, some way somehow you get a little bit hungry and you find yourself eating some sweets, whether it's cookies, candy, your sweet of choice ice cream. Like you see people eating a whole tub of ice cream, right? Just because you're sad. Because emotions have the power to push you to make certain decisions. And so when we're focusing on branding and when we're being intentional about branding, we're tapping into that emotion because we know that it can do some great things for our business. Don't think of it as manipulation. It's a very soft form of honest. I can't say honest and manipulation. Can't put those things together because they don't work. But honest shaping of people's actions. I'm just gonna say that because we don't manipulate over here. Manipulation is bad. We don't do that. But anyway, so we're working on the mind, we're working on emotions because we want to push people to respond. So either they're buying your stuff or they're not buying your stuff. Either they're engaging with you or they're not engaging with you. And so you really want to use branding to help keep your business alive and motivate people to pay attention to it. Now, let's not forget that even if you choose not to pay attention to your branding, it's still happening and it's still being shaped whether you have a hand in it or not. So I always say rather than letting things just flow and happen by happen, what is the word? Happenstance or happen chance, whatever the word is, excuse me. You definitely want to be intentional about it. You don't want everyone else to determine your branding for you. Because at the end of the day, people are going to form opinions based on what they see, the snippets and the pieces here and there that they're able to put together. They're going to put together a puzzle that makes sense to them, and you want them to be able to put together a puzzle that's actually strategically configured to help them move the needle and engage and make a purchase and do whatever it is that your end goal is for your business. So you definitely want to have your hands in all of this. You definitely want to be intentional about your branding. You do not want someone else to decide that for you. So put on your big girl and big boy pants and be intentional about the way that you are branding your business so that you can get the result that you ultimately want. So, I'm going to talk about some three benefits of branding. Just three. There are several benefits. I'm just going to touch on three. So, the first is that it helps you to build trust and credibility. So, people tend to trust a company that is well built and consistent. Now, let's be honest. If you have an encounter with a business once and they give you great service, but then the next time you're like, I don't know about that brand. The time after that, okay, it's good. Time after that, you're not so sure. That inconsistency plays around with someone's level of trust in you. And so you definitely want to be intentional about the processes that you put in place as you're interacting with your customers and your prospects, because you want them to know and believe that they can get what they're looking for at your place, with your establishment, with your business, and know that it'll be the same thing every time, that it'll be good service, good product every single time. And so being intentional about your branding and your processes allows them to build trust in you, and it helps you to establish credibility. The next thing is that it helps you to build brand recognition. So it helps you to differentiate yourself from other businesses that are in your industry. Whether there are 10,000 different cookie places, we know we have Crumble, we have Tiff's Cookies or Tiff's Cookies and Treats. Sorry, forgive me. We have my personal favorite, Baked Bear, right? And despite, what everyone says about a Crumble, I've actually never had their cookies because I am just so happy and satisfied, sorry, with the Baked Bear that I'm not willing to go and try someone else because I just love their cookies so much, right? And so brand recognition, I'm able to tell a Baked Bear cookie from another brand's cookie, right? Because they have been so consistent in what they offer, and their visual elements help me to know that, hey, I'm at the right place. I'm at the place that I actually want to be versus another cookie shop or spot in this area, right? So it helps with brand recognition, and visual branding also plays a part in this as well. And overall, it just helps to increase your ROI, which is your return of investment. Okay. So at the end of the day, again, we're dealing with people's emotions. We are shaping the way that they view our businesses, the way that they interact with us. And that ultimately increases the amount of money that you're going to make within your business, which keeps your business alive, which helps you to reach your financial goals. And so branding is something that you do not want to play with. It's not something that you want to toss off to the side and think that someone else will do it for you. You definitely want to take an active and intentional role in building your brand, because at the end of the day, it determines the course and the way of your business as you move forward or don't move forward. So, again, what is branding and why does it matter? That's what we discussed in this episode. And I have an amazing course for you called Nice to Brand You. It is a free 6-day email course, meaning that you get the lessons in your email inbox. And it teaches you what branding is, what it entails, and so much more, again, right in your inbox for free. So I want you to visit nice2brandyou.com to sign up and get started. And I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.